Shalom, shalom. It's the brother Hadab Yakiyal keeps the sheep. Back with another lesson. Lord willing, this video will be edifying. I begin by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the elect. So this video's title would be something along the lines of his commandments are not void, the law isn't void, something along that nature, right? Because we know, of course, you got your average Joe walking around saying that the laws are done away with, that they can do whatever they want, whenever they want, as they please. But we know, pursuant to the scriptures, that's not true. It's like that's just not the case, man. It's just not true. Simple as that. So I'm gonna bring out a few points. Again, Lord willing, is edifying. Should be short, quick, straight to the point, right? So we're gonna start right here in Psalm 78, verse 1. It says, "Give ear, O my people, to my law. Incline your ears to the word of my mouth. I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old, which we have heard and known, and our fathers have told us. We will not hide them from their children, showing to the generation to come to the praises of the Lord and his strength and his wonderful works that he hath done. For he established a testimony in Jacob," which is it's a cut, right? It says, "and appointed a law in" what? Israel, which he commanded our fathers that they should make them known to our children. And this right here, man, Psalm 78 and 5. This is a cut, right? Because who is he dealing with? It's clear who he's dealing with, right? We can grab this right quick. Romans 9, and straight to the point. Verse 4, it says, Romans 9 and 4, it says, "Who are Israelites, right? To whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law, Salakia, and the service of the Most High and the promises." You know what I'm saying? So it goes hand in hand right here with this. Who all of this is for, who all of this came for. And for you who want to say, well, this was the Old Testament, or this was before, who you would say, JC, I don't even want to say the name, but this was before Yahweh Shah, yada yada. Well, here comes Paul after Yahweh Shah. Well, after Yahweh Shah had been crucified, and he's still telling you who it's for, right? He's still telling you who it's for, right? Another example is let's see, 147 and 19 right here, right? Psalms 147 and 19, it says, "He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel." And this is the main point, right? "He hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord," man. So he's not dealt so with any nation, any other nation but who? Jacob, Israel, right? Any other nations but this one, he has not dealt so, He has not dealt so, right? I mean, this isn't the point of this video, but I mean, it's irritating when your average J don't, can't get this, but we know it's according to the will of the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, right? But this is Deuteronomy 7 and 6. It says, "For thou art a holy people unto the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, thy power," right? It says, "The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth," right? So It's as a matter of fact, this kind of goes along with the point of the video. So I'm gonna keep reading. Verse 7, it says, "The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any people, for you were the fewest of all people. But because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers, hath the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh king of Egypt." Right? It says, "Know therefore that the Lord thy power, he is the most high, the faithful power, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him, and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations." Man, so this right here was the point. Gotta keep the commandments, man. It's supposed to last throughout your generations, right? Now, of course, your average Jake, your little demon could say, what it says, 1,000 generations, yada yada yada. It says, whatever, right? If we go back to Psalm 78 and 6, right, we'll read verse 5 again. So Psalm 78 and verse 5, it says, "For he established a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel, which he commanded our fathers, that they should make them known to their children, that the generation to come might know them, even the children which should be born, who should arise and declare them who should arise and declare them to their children, that they might set their hope in the Most High, and not forget the works of the Most High, but keep his commandments." So, this is a thing that goes on forever. It's throughout the generations. It's for your children, your children's children, their children, right? It's a thing that this doesn't end, right? Even Yahweh shall prove that to you, right? For those who want to say that's the Old Testament, well, watch what the Messiah say, right? This is Matthew 5 and 17. It's a classic verse, but it's a powerful one, right? It cuts everything. It says, "Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass." Heaven and earth is still here. You still on earth. You can still look up into the heavens, right? It says, "One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled." This all has not been fulfilled yet. The MOTB hasn't came to pass, right? World War III hasn't come to pass, which is the third woe. That hasn't happened yet. The earth is still here. All hasn't been fulfilled, right? Let me see if I can grab. Cause I just thought of this. I hope this comes up. Let's see. Did I pass it? Let's see. This is 2 Ezra 4 and 37. It says, "By measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times. And he doth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled." So he already, the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? The Father, he has a time, right? He's not going to change the time for nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing, it's he already measured it out, man. He's not gonna move it. You know what I'm saying? So nothing is, so this law is not gonna be done away with, right? And I was about to misspeak. Well, yeah, I guess you could use that tense. But I was about to say something wrong. I was gonna say until, right, it be fulfilled. But to correct myself, Going to we're reading in Jeremiah 31. When it comes to the new covenant, the law is gonna be written in your heart, so it's never gonna go away. This law is gonna be here forever, right? This let's see, Jeremiah 31 and where we at? And 20. Let me see. We'll just get straight to the point. Jeremiah 31 and 33. It says, "But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel." Once again, who is he making it with? Who is the covenant for? Who is he serving? Right? Who is the services for? Israel, man. It's clear as day. It says, "After those days, saith the Lord, I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and will be their power, and they shall be my people." Right? It's, you got your ignorant people who would say, "Well, we already in a new covenant." Okay, well, explain this. Because verse 34 says, "And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more." Right? So why does it say you're not gonna have to teach your neighbor, or or your brother? So why we still got why are we still in the corners? You know what I'm saying? Why you still got churches? You know what I'm saying? It's just that it just doesn't make sense. But getting back to Matthew 5, I read verse 18 again. So Matthew 5:18 says, "For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, to all be fulfilled." Right? He says, "Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, right, and shall teach men so," which so many people do, it says, "he shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven." Right? So, it's the law does not go away. Right? Now, we know, we're not justified by the law, right? This is a thing about the faith, right? You got to have the faith, but when you think about it, you having faith is what's going to compel you to, follow the laws to the best of your ability, right? Pursuant to what? Judges 5 and 11. What are we doing? We're rehearsing the righteous acts. That's what we're doing. It's going to compel you to do so. Or like in scriptures where Yahushua talks, because people love to bring up, the Yahushua says two commandments, and this is all you gotta do if you just love your brother, then but that's not the point of that. The point is, when you love your brother, you're gonna keep him from eating pork. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna keep him from sleeping with somebody else's wife. You're gonna keep him from dishonoring the Sabbath. You're gonna keep your brother from doing a lot of the bullshit that Jake does. It's not just saying, "Oh, I just gotta say, oh, I love you, brother," and I done kept the whole. No, man. He's saying in that you will do all these things. This is a thing of faith, but faith is not 100% of it. Right now, take that lightly, right? But faith without works is dead, man. You got to do the works too. And we're gonna end it with this, right? This is Revelations 22, and we'll start at 12 and read on down. It says, "And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be." That's what we just said, right? You gotta do the work. You can't just sit around all day on your ass but just say, "Oh, I love you know, who you would say Jesus, oh, I love God, and just think that you're just gonna be saved. That's not how that works. You gotta get up, you know what I'm saying, and get on your feet and do the work for the Most High Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Right. Verse 13 says, I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Blessed are they that do what? That do his commandments, that they may have the right, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter through the gates into the city, man. So, I mean, it's clear as day. Matter of fact, let me get one more. Let me get one more. This is Baruch 4:1, right? It says, this is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth how long? Forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die, man. So it can't get no clearer than that, you know. Can't get no clearer than that. So we're gonna end this by giving all praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect.